What is up, guys? I know it has been a really long time, but I just wanted to hop on here and make a video for y'all. I've gotten a lot of requests about making a video or making a post about like healthy meal recommendations, and I kind of wanted to do a like a talk through, I guess, like what is considered healthy, you know, like healthy, like you can eat as much as you want without like putting fat on, like low calorie, but in reality, like that doesn't exist. Like whatever you eat, whatever food you eat in excess, like in a surplus, like a caloric surplus, you are going to gain fat. So it doesn't matter if you're eating like pounds and pounds of broccoli and salad, like at some point you are gonna put on fat from that. That is why I think it's really important to track your macros. And I know that's not what like people wanted to hear. Like they wanted to hear healthy like food recommendations. But I mean, you can incorporate all the foods that you want into your daily life if you know how much to eat. But like I said, I know that's not what y'all wanted. Before I get to the, I guess, bread and butter of the video, I'm going to suggest right now that you take a week to track your macros, like track everything you eat. Download MyFitnessPal, make an account. It's so easy to use. Like watch their little like beginner tutorial videos. Track your macros, see what you're eating on a day-to-day basis, your calories, fats, protein, carbs. Like see what your average is for the week. And if you want to lose weight, then I mean it's kind of, or lose fat, it's kind of simple. I mean, I say it's simple, but you eat less. Like you have to be in a caloric deficit to lose fat. So, but that's getting a little bit more complicated into things. I would first start off tracking your macros, logging everything you eat for a week. And guys, it's really important that if you're doing this, that you are being like real with yourself. You know, like if you slam like 6 sodas a day and you're like, oh, I'm tracking my macros, I'm only gonna drink 1, then that's not accurate to what your like macros really are. I have a guest now since he was being fussy. Anyways, guys, like I was saying, track your macros. I think it can help so much, especially like if you've never done it before, you can be more aware of what you are eating, what you're putting in your body. But like I said, I know that is not what y'all wanted to see in this video, and I didn't intend for this video to be a full day of eating, but I think it's just gonna turn out that way. And I will of course show y'all like healthy snacks and stuff, everything I am eating throughout the day. I think that can help more than me just like laying it out like on the counter and like showing y'all like what to eat, you know. And without further ado, we will make some breakfast. All right, guys, first meal I got breakfast. I always do 1 egg and half a cup of egg whites with that, a handful or 2 of these frozen fajita vegetable blend, and then I top it with this pico de gallo mango. So I make breakfast tacos. And then I also get this HEB uncured bacon. It has like 6 grams of protein per slice, which is pretty amazing. And I also use these tortillas, these Mission Carb Balance flour tortillas. I think they have like 13 grams of carbs per tortilla. Guys, and this is the final product. We got our turkey bacon, eggs and egg whites, our mango pico de gallo salsa on top of our carb balanced tortilla. All right, guys, I work from home, so it is a lot easier for me to eat this and make this every single day. But people that actually have to like go to work, I would probably recommend, like, because it's really hard to like food or meal prep eggs, like cook eggs in advance and then like make them and like heat them up again because then they taste disgusting. But if you're like on the run, I would make smoothie bags, like throw some like frozen fruit or even fresh fruit, whatever, in a bag, put it in the freezer, pull it out like the morning whatever morning you need it, throw it in a blender before you go to work, add a protein powder, like a scoop of protein powder, whatever you want to do, and call that good. I mean, it's quick and easy, and smoothies are awesome. Who doesn't love a good smoothie? Who doesn't love their micronutrients in the morning? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat this before it gets soggy, and I will see y'all in the next clip for the next meal. All right, guys, so it is a full day of eating, so I am gonna show you everything I am eating, and I did just eat one of two of those little bacon wrapped jalapeno cream cheese poppers. So I am gonna track that in my fitness pal, and I am gonna account for it for the rest of the food that I'm eating the rest of the day. All right, y'all, so I just tried out a brand new recipe for the first time. So it's basically like homemade chicken nuggets. I just cut up chicken breasts into like tiny little chunks, and then I coated it with this panko gluten-free because Jared is gluten sensitive. So we're trying that, and I just coated it, or yeah, after I cut it, then I put it into a mix that has like almond milk and like one egg, and I like whisked it up and plopped them in there, and then covered them with the panko seasoning, or the panko covering, and it was honestly a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Like, they look like little Rice Krispies, like sitting on top of my little nuggets. So those are in the air fryer right now, and I don't know how they're gonna turn out, but I will of course show y'all when they are done, and we will taste test them together. All right, guys, so the little nuggets are done. Here's the final product. I put them in the air fryer for 10 minutes, and they look pretty good. They're done all the way. Okay, they're like super hot right now. I also made a batch of the uncoated ones, which are just basically cut up chicken breast and seasoned. All right, let me just taste these really fast. They're like so hot. Hot. Okay. I actually really like the crunchiness. Yeah, the crunchiness is good. I like it. So would recommend using panko. I'm probably gonna season them next time. So I didn't season them. I just cut them. I cut the chicken, put it in the little egg white or egg mix, and then covered it with the panko. I didn't even think to season it. Like, I don't know why. Whatever. It's my first time making it. The next batch will be better. So I'm about to throw in these little unseasoned or uncoated ones, make those, and I will show y'all my food in a sec. All right, guys, and here's my finished product. I have 3 ounces of those chicken nuggets, a little bit over a tablespoon of this Whataburger spicy ketchup, which I will track in my fitness pal, and a handful or 2 of green beans. And that is my lunch. Plus I'm gonna drink a 3D energy drink, and I'm gonna call it good for that. And I will see y'all for my next snack. All right, back in action, but this time with makeup. So I'm about to go to the gym. I just want to show y'all my gym, or my pre-workout snack. So it is this Nugo Dark Mint Chocolate Chip Bar, 13 grams of protein, gluten-free and vegan. I have not tried this one yet, but the one I usually get is so good. 6 grams of fat, 25 grams of carbs, 13 grams of protein. The one I usually get, this is like the GOAT, like my go-to snack all the time. It is so stinking good. It's like sweet and salty. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go to the gym and I will show y'all my post-workout meal when I get back. All right, guys, last full meal of the day is gonna be dinner. So it's gonna be my post-workout meal, and it is 144 grams of sweet potato, 2.5 ounces of that chicken that I cooked earlier. I guess a handful or a handful and a half of green beans with some fat-free mozzarella on top with some barbecue sauce. So we just got back from our little ride around the neighborhood, and I'm not gonna eat anything else. I'm gonna finish my night off with this Ben & Jerry's, like coconut 7-layer bar. It's dairy free, but it has it's made with coconut milk or coconut butter. And I guess it is a healthier alternative. The fats are a lot lower compared to like full dairy, full fat like ice cream. And some other snacks I just wanted to hit on that are macro friendly and I guess considered healthier. One of these, like I said earlier, there's Nugo dark chocolate pretzel. It is like a go-to in our house as of recently. These guys, they're so good. The s'mores ones, they're the best ones now. They used to not be, but I think they changed the formula and they're amazing. If you have a sweet tooth, you get 21 pieces and they are literally that size right there. So 21 of those, 15 grams of carbs, 3 grams fat, and only 1 gram protein. So those are amazing. Like if you have like a sweet tooth, pickles, y'all. Especially these HEB dill churkins. Make sure you get those, not the whole dill ones, because those are crazy sour. And pickles are, I guess, kind of a free food. I don't want to say free food because there is obviously like a lot of sodium in them. But look at that. There's 0 fat, less than 1 gram of carb, and 0 protein. So those are good to just grab just to like satisfy you really fast. If you have trouble hitting your protein like a lot of people do, beef jerky is always a go-to. 1 gram of fat, 10 grams of protein, and only 5 grams of carbs. So beef jerky, and this is the HEB brand, so it really wasn't that expensive for this bag. It was like $4, but I know they can get pricey. So this bread I just recently discovered. It's 70 calories per slice, and oh no, it molded. Okay, I will say you have to eat this bread fast because it does mold fast. That sucks. But anyways, 70 calories per slice. The macros on this, 1.5 fat, 14 grams of carb, which is pretty good, and 2 grams of protein. So this is good to have like for breakfast. If you want like a breakfast sandwich instead of like those carbs tortillas like I showed earlier. These are good whenever they're not molded like mine. And lastly, we have these tortilla chips that we just started eating. White corn tortilla chips, Central Market from HEB. Serving size is 10 chips or 28 grams. If you have a scale, I would suggest doing that since it's more accurate. 3 grams protein, 20 grams carbs, and only 4.5 grams of fat, which is pretty good for chips because a lot of like chips have higher fat. And that is basically going to wrap it up for this video. I hope y'all enjoy this full day of eating, plus some healthy snacks. Like I said, guys, there are no foods that you can just eat whatever of and not expect to gain some kind of fat. So like I said, I think it's very important for you to track your food, to find your maintenance calories and maintenance macros and adjust from there. Hit me up if you need any assistance in finding those macros. There's a link in my bio to apply for one-on-one coaching, and I will see y'all in the next video.